Which of the following assumptions is necessary to the politician's argument? What is the politician's argument? The politician's argument is if every country instituted this policy, soon international travel would be a thing of the past. And what is the policy? The policy is that basically when people have suspicious travel documents, if our citizens are denied entry at a border for suspicious travel documents, we should retaliate by refusing to allow entrance at our borders to nationals of the denying country. Okay, so the assumption, we're looking for an assumption necessary to the politician's argument that this will lead to international travel becoming a thing of the past. International travel goes away entirely if every country instituted this policy. Basically, I mean, we can even kind of think of this in advance. In order for, so what it is, it's sort of a retaliatory border closing. You kept my citizen out. Well, I'm going to keep your citizens out. So if that happens enough, that has to happen a lot for international travel to go away entirely. If the citizen of every country is forbidden to go to any other country, this policy has to be instituted by all sorts of different countries, and we have to have this retaliation happening all over the place. So let's look for something like that in the answer choices. A, there are no countries that currently retaliate against other countries that deny travelers entrance at their borders. So the current situation is kind of not really relevant because it's hypothetical. If every country instituted this policy, international travel would be a thing of the past. So current state isn't important. B, retaliation against other countries with stringent border checks is never justified. Well, that's not an assumption in the argument. We need something that makes his conclusion or her conclusion more likely. C, the border crossing difficulties of individual civilians are not appropriate subject matter for political action. Somebody could certainly have that opinion, but that's not an assumption in the argument. D, every country will eventually deny entrance to at least one citizen of every other country. So this is actually what we were predicting before, that this is what could lead to international travel being a thing of the past. In fact, this is what would have to happen for international travel to be a thing of the past for it to disappear entirely. Choice D.